Okay, guys, this is going to be my review for the Netflix original movie We Can Be Heroes. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Anyways, the We Can Be Heroes movie was, let me just say it, pretty subpar. Yeah, sorry, as a kid, I'd watch, or as a young kid, I'd watch Shark Boy and Lava Girl and the Spy Kids films, and as a kid, those were like cool because it's like you don't care about CGI, you don't care about technology or great stories, you care about like seeing kids in action and whatever. And so this is Robert Rodriguez coming back, like 30 years later, not 30, like 20 years later to make the follow up to, Shark Boy and Lava Girl or whatever. And it's like, whatever. It was, honestly, to be honest, it was nothing like offensively bad. It was just, it was just nonsensical story. It made no sense. The plot made no sense, I think. And relative, like, I'm like, what the heck? Like, I'm sorry, but the kids are not gonna understand that because their mind when they see aliens, they go to villains. So if you saw anything alien like there, because like even me, I was confused. I'm like, is she a good guy, bad guy? Like with like the agency, I'm like, is that a good guy, bad guy? And then you figure out this is all a training exercise. Anticlimactic as heck. That was the dumbest shit ever. Cause like, oh my god, end of the world, stereotypical end of the world stuff, and then they try to twist that by saying, oh, it was just one big training exercise. Then I'm just like, what the heck? Did I just watch a training exercise for kids? Like, that's just so dumb to me. Because I'm like, why would you say that the whole film was just one big training exercise? Like, there was real destruction. And real people were put in harm's way. Don't tell me that that was one big training. Don't tell me that because there's real destruction where that's coming from. You to get me to believe that that was a test, that was one big test that like you whoever thinks kids like those kids could have legitimately died. Your whole premise, your whole their whole thought is this idea of like, oh yeah, the kids are fine. There's some stuff these kids do that they could get hurt. They could die. Like even in the X-Men training things, like the X-Men are in no harm's way in those training stuff. It's just to train. But this is not. This training is literally saving the world for no reason. There's no stakes. At the this film is like, oh my god, like what's the purpose of this film? To teach. I guess it's really to teach kids like, oh, you can all be heroes even if you have no superpowers. One thing I will respect about this film is how they didn't give the main character superpowers. Because you see so many times in movies, like the stereotypical, oh, I don't have superpowers. And by the end of the film, they discover the superpower. And I love that they stuck to the idea that she didn't have superpowers. Because there's so many. I can't think off the top of my head. But there is a lot like that. Gosh. Thinking. Like Luke Skywalker. Oh, I don't have the Force. By the end of the film, he has the Force. So that's an extreme example, but like there's others like that where it's like, oh, I don't have superpowers though. Oh, yeah, you do, or stuff like that where it's like I don't know how to describe it. Where at the beginning of the film, you have like this person who thinks they're a stereotypical character, and then they figure out they have superpowers. I'm just trying to think about who else. It's like there's a lot where it's like, oh my god, I don't have superpowers. Only to discover they do. Yeah, I just can't think of it on the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, this was a fine, whatever film that I couldn't give a crap about. So it is what it is, to be honest. Anyways, stay tuned for more videos coming right at you.